Ora boas pessoal, bem-vindos de volta a mais um stream de ReFantazio. Pessoal, no último episódio ficámos só a resolver o Coliseu, não era? Acho que era a única... É uma Helix. Imóveis. Ok, é o Coliseu. Faltam-nos fazer só no Coliseu, que vamos fazer já... Olha, já agora. Falta um dia, né? Let's hear it. Goblins.
Fight on!
Isn't that...
What'll it be?
right?
Come on, come on.
All right, let's show them what we can do.
I advance it. I'll use what I must. Rancor!
It's okay. Charging in. Come forth, royal soul. Ah! A tough one.
Now, what's the time to go offensive? Snipe. Stepping back. Are you prepared? Piss.
Boom, 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 boom.
Nice.
Is everyone all right?
Promising.
Into the fray. Come. I strike with conviction.
Was I predictable?
Foi gajo.
Nice dodge! You've got some fancy footwork, Stroll.
Oh, power of kings! How's that?
Já foi.
I will fight with pride. Faker! I got my own tricks.
This better hit.
Vai tudo.
2 remaining.
By
Good one,
my
Stroll.
sword master.
Já feito.
That'll do. Right. I could get used to this.
Passivo.
Bravo.
Bronze 2. Man of War.
Look at you!
All right.
Fight another day.
Ah, é só por um dia. Ok. E não deixa ir abaixo do 28. Ok. É só um bocadinho. Coisa. I hear a voice. Ah, Alonso. Com licença. Alonso. Onde é que
All right,
andas? Aham. Tá fora.
What do you want to do?
Wonderful.
What now?
Olha, tu estás a evoluir o quê? O Faker. E o Huckenberg Esme. Tu estás a evoluir o Assassin. Eu preciso evoluir este caraças, está aqui. Para desbloquear este. Olha as skills que eu tenho. Mudamos para aqui que eu preciso destes.
Greetings.
Sure I can do that. No problem.
Yes. I see. Understand?
I couldn't do that.
What's that about?
But of course. Hmm? Oi! Yeah. Huh. Ridiculous.
And that's our aim then.
What?
Now then.
Yep. I do such a thing.
My.
Oi!
Olha mais um.
Yes.
Listen.
What?
Hey!
No. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Is everything alright?
You... I... Hey,
Okay.
Leave it to me.
thank you, truly.
Mais pontinhos.
Be safe.
Baker.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Mas está no dia, não é? Ah, day.
Oh well.
Dia antes.
So?
Oi there!
Right?
All right then.
É que eu ia dizer. Pois eu.
Let's go.
Não é preciso muita coisa. Pois eu.
Do you need something?
What do you think?
Let's give it a shot.
What'll it be?
Got it.
Right, let's do this.
Faker! No.
Electricity's no good against them. That's the last thing we need.
Ah, just filha da mãe.
How about this?
The commander! Rancor!
This better hit!
Fun for all that we strive for! My blade cuts like the wind! It burns.
Captain, you've been burned.
Come forth,
Take
royal
more damage
soul!
this way, so be careful. Nice hit. That was perfect.
Some dark mandible bearing.
I call upon royal power within!
Vai tudo.
Let's hurry on.
A halfway decent result.
Keep going.
Captain, you've been burned. You'll take more damage this way, so be careful.
Oh, power of kings. Mandible bearing.
Snipe.
Last one!
Not bad.
Always come through.
Not now. Charging in! Swordmaster! Sever!
Captain, you've been burned. You'll take more damage this way, so be careful.
2.
Is only the natural outcome.
Captain, you've been burned. You'll take
Let's
more
go.
damage this way, so be careful.
This should suffice.
I owe you.
Thank you.
Snipe. Pierce.
Observe with blade in hand! Sever!
Nice dodge. You've got some fancy footwork, Stroll. Captain, you've been burned.
won't hold back.
You'll take more damage this way, so be careful.
Face me! Got you!
Now.
Ice for all that we strive for!
Nunca. Ah, vai.
Good. A clean victory.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba.
Captain, you've been burned. You'll
Come
take more
forth,
damage
royal
this way,
soul.
so be careful.
I've got my own tricks.
The commander! This should suffice.
I owe you. Run them through!
Hit their weak point. Keep it up,
I
Stroll.
stand charging in! Come! I strike! One
I got
remaining!
all of them.
Satisfactory.
Amazing work, Hulkenberg. Nice dodge. You've got some fancy footwork, Stroll. Captain, you've been burned.
By this
You'll
power.
take more damage this way,
How
so
about
be
this?
careful. Only one left. Finish them off.
Dark formidable indeed.
No holding back! Oh, healing
I
light!
need help.
Thank
Por ahora.
Much thanks.
you. Is everyone Swordmaster? We've done it!
Not bad. Good. I'm still getting
Inicio, Racunda.
Captain, you've been burned. You'll take more damage this way, so be careful.
I'll use what I must. Rancor! All
How
left.
high thing?
No holding back! Run them through!
Tá feito?
They surely underestimated us to ever greater heights. Ah, I didn't know I had it in me.
Keep going.
Captain, you've been burned.
By
You'll
this
take more
power.
damage this way, so be careful.
Four
You got
remaining.
him.
Keep
Nice
it up.
going, Captain.
Now accept your fate. Rancor!
Are you prepared? Moment of truth!
By my sword,
Always
monster!
monster.
I strike! It's
I knew
almost
you'd beat them,
good.
Mockingbird.
To stun.
But all at once? Captain, you've been burned.
I won't hold back!
You'll take more damage this way, so be careful.
Mais um.
All clear. We press on.
Bora.
Captain, you've been burned.
By
You'll
this
take
power.
more damage this way, so be careful.
Commander! Some dark keep your guard. Halfway
Are you
decent result.
prepared? Let a hit!
Let justice prevail! Oh, power of heroes!
Only two enemies
Come
left.
forth, royal
Tenta.
soul!
Superb!
Captain, you've been burned.
Try dodging this.
Take more
Formidable
damage this way, so
indeed.
be careful.
Run if you want. Right there.
Tá feito?
Victory is ours!
Captain, you've been burned. You'll take more damage this way, so be careful.
Let's go! Better be sure.
You hit their weakness. That's
Face
your
me.
opening, Captain.
They're turning the tides.
They had
incredible.
no chance against
Sniper.
Heisman. You hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Observe, moving to the front for all that we strive for!
Tá tudo.
Even easier than expected.
Captain, you've been burned. You'll take more damage this way, so be...
Let's go!
Nice hit. That was perfect.
Commander! This puts a
Thanks. That's needed. No holding back. Is that a hit?
Let justice prevail! Come! I strike! They yet cling to life.
Time for some close comp. Falling back. Faker!
Tá feito?
They chose the wrong opponent. Not bad, if I say so myself.
São 30.
Captain, you've been burned. You'll take more
By this
damage
power.
this way, so be careful.
Oh, power of kings. Fortify.
Helpful as ever.
I'm obliged.
No holding back. Is that a hit?
Is everyone all right? Into the threat with blade in hand! My blade cuts like the wind!
Signal.
Nice dodge. You've got some fancy footwork, Stroll. Captain, you've been burned. You'll take more damage
Still
this
up?
way, so be careful.
Face me. Some dark formidable indeed.
I call upon royal power within.
That helped.
Thank you.
My thanks.
Observe the enemy.
Tem 78. Não, nada mal.
We've done it!
A halfway decent result. I have retained my edge.
Vi Pirate Clock. Ok. Comando deve ter mais um bam.
Captain, you've been burned. You'll take more damage this way, so be careful.
Better be
They're
sure.
weak to fire. Let's heat
Come
this place
forth,
up.
royal soul! Is there another way?
That's a look for the captain.
Fine work,
Keep
Captain.
it going.
Commander! Blaze!
You hit their weakness. Nice
I call
move,
upon
Heisman.
royal power within. One
Got
left.
them all.
I
Not
stand
bad.
ready
If
for
I say so
all that
myself.
we strive for!
Oi!
There's no way I'm stopping here.
É 30, não é? Que eu
Captain, you've
queria.
been burned. You'll take more damage this way, so be
By this
careful.
power!
Nice hit. That was
The
perfect.
General's
They're
command
weak to
may
darkness.
turn the tides of war.
Let 'em
Face
out.
me! Some darker
You hit their
arts.
weakness. Nice move, Heisman.
Run them through.
Is everyone all right? Moving to the front! Come! Sever!
Faker!
Commander!
I shall snipe. Not now. Let's see how this plays out.
My strength.
Ah, que caramba.
So you're
He's about to
strong!
collapse. Someone heal him fast!
Let us fight as one. No, not this. Sword Master! Oh, Mystic Curse!
Heisman's in real danger. He
Come
needs
forth,
healing
Royal
now.
Soul.
Nice hit. That was perfect.
The commander!
You hit their weakness. Nice
I call
move,
upon royal
Heisman.
power within.
Thanks.
Thank you.
My thanks.
Captain,
I
you've been
stand
burned.
ready.
You'll take more
Allies,
damage this way,
together.
so be careful.
Coordination is key.
Este vai ser difícil.
My
Heisman's
path
knocked
here.
out.
You need
Someone
training.
help him get back in the fight.
Let's go.
Nice hit. That was perfect.
Snipe.
Heisman
But
got
for
knocked
all
out.
that we strive
Gotta
for.
revive him. Captain, you've been burned. You'll take more damage this way, so be careful.
No holding back. Are you well?
I knew you'd help.
Eu não tenho
I'm
ninguém.
obliged.
Heisman
To
got
the rear
knocked
guard.
out.
I shall be as
Gotta
a
revive
shield.
him. Captain, you've
I
been
shall
burned.
staying on the
You'll take
defensive.
more damage this way, so be careful.
Eu já sabia.
Heisman got knocked out.
Into the fray.
Gotta revive him.
Even a jester can come forth, Royal Soul.
Run if you want, but after me. Gotcha. Think.
Heisman got knocked out. We gotta revive him.
Even if let's go. Still here?
Stroll's dazed. He won't
I
land
bet
any attacks like
they
this.
die hard.
Eu não sou cry.
Heisman got
I'm
knocked
stepping
out.
back.
We gotta revive him.
It's okay. Guard up!
Run if guarding seems the wise move.
Heisman got knocked out.
Charging in.
We gotta revive him.
Still standing, I see.
Even a jester, I won't hold back!
Are you prepared?
Thanks.
Thank you.
Eu já não tenho nada no Sword Master. Imagina.
Please.
Podia dar mais um
Still
crítico.
fight!
Let's get him some healing.
Worthy foe
Heisman
after
got
all.
knocked out. We gotta revive him. Captain's
I
on
shall
his last
snipe.
leg.
That
Someone,
helped.
get him healed up.
Tasnit. Observe the enemy. They yet cling to life.
Sou cry outra vez. E vai ao Faker.
Heisman got knocked out. We gotta revive him.
I can take it.
Staying on the defensive.
To safer ground. I shall be as a shield.
Deixa eu atacar.
Heisman got knocked out.
I won't hold
We gotta
back!
revive him.
Miss.
Run if I call upon royal power within.
I knew you'd help.
I'm obliged.
Já sabia que ia eu. Vai outra vez.
High's mate got knocked out.
Into the fray!
Gotta revive him.
Still standing, I see!
Eve, let's go!
Nice hit. That was perfect.
That helped. Was needed. By my sword. Worthy foe after all.
High's mate got knocked out.
Freezing!
Gotta revive him.
I'll hold my ground.
I'm stepping back. I shall defend.
Taca.
High's mate got knocked out.
Come
Gotta
forth,
revive him.
royal soul!
Tá feito.
Let's catch our breath.
I feel stronger.
Don't stop. Já chega.
Very nice.
All right.
Ok. Night. Eu devia-me agora preparar. Deixa-me cá ver, pessoal. Xalana. Tenho o fake era 8, mas eu preciso do master. E o que é que eu tenho? Faço mais um. Aqui wind. Consumables. Physical skill.
All right.
Esme, tu vais voltar para aqui. Ataque salve. Ah, ok, é isto. Não tenho ataques. Esse estilo, mas
I'm just incredulous.
All right.
ah, bem, o que é que podemos gastar? O que é que nos falta? Vai ouvir disso. Eloquence.
So,
Onde isso? Deixa-me ver se dá para comprar mais alguma coisa.
I'm
Antes
just
disso.
Hey,
Olha lá.
See a bit of
incredulous.
Vai. Não, está tudo.
hey, listen.
Incredulous.
Está tudo. Parece também está tudo a funcionar com o stream.
All right, Ben. All right, Ben.
Quantos? É o símbolo. É, eu vou falar, ok.
All right, Ben.
Let's go. you pining?
I'm just... Okay, nice. Guillotine blade.
Indeed.
Okay, nice.
Young man.
Welcome.
Nada.
Young man.
What do you think?
Young man.
Welcome.
Young man.
Greetings. Well then.
Thanks.
Thank you kindly.
Eu não ouvido. Ah, tá aqui, eis-me.
Yeah? What's this?
É aqui.
Thank you kindly.
Hã? Ali tá tosse.
Ah, you've come.
O que é que temos aqui? Revival, preciso de 2. 3.
Thank you kindly. Yeah? What's this?
Thank you kindly.
Young man. Hey, mister.
Blast this heat.
Isn't this grand? Isn't this grand?
Ah, dia... Ah, bem.
Now what am I to do?
Stop!
Ah, dá-me cá o Mac deste dia.
Isn't that... Let's...
7.000.
Yep.
Now what am I to do?
In such an
I see.
I'm a quantum imagination. Let's do it.
It's you. Just imagine it.
Ah, este é o que diz que o mundo tem que ser governado por pessoas
In
bonitas.
such an exquisite world.
No!
Ganhei, mas não era difícil.
I knew it! Works
many.
for me.
Now then,
Nível 3, tudo nível 3, tá bom.
Eloquence. Why, that's it.
Tá bom. Não baixa no de 26. Não
Time
baixa.
marches on, and the age of a new king draws
Mais do que
nearer.
isso. Já não dá. Porque eu tenho que entrar nos 20 primeiros, não é? Para continuar a race.
At last.
Está no dia. Night.
Got it?
All right.
Things will be fine.
I do my best.
yep.
A nightfall. Bora! Isso é.
Sharp soldiers all. They carry themselves with more poise than Martira's guards.
They comprised the most elite unit of the military until Luis's secession. Now they are his private guard.
I don't see Luis, those brothers, or that songstress. But this many people here means the runners got to be all but empty.
Shh, they're here.
Ah, já estão aí.
Glad you made it. Could stand to loosen up a little, though. What's got you lot so wound up?
Well, you have to admit, the assembled company is more than a little intimidating.
You'll get used to that. You'll have to if you want to survive. Hey, pups.
Oh. Where's that Ishkia man? The lanky old chap with the glasses.
Mind não,
He's
mano.
keeping watch over our gauntlet runner. What? Don't feel safe leaving your gauntlet runner empty? As you like, I suppose.
I don't see that songstress, Juna. Is she not coming?
Ah, she's under the weather. Poor girl went and lost her voice. Not many others could refuse an invitation from Lord Luis and live to tell it.
Be looking forward to having another chat with her, eh? What a shame. Tell got a bit droopy about missing her, too.
God's sake, Baz, belt up.
There he is!
Canto isso. Também nunca muda a roupa, meu. Dá pra aquela.
I'm glad you could make it.
I'm nervous.
I'm nervous.
Well, most here found their success in the military. Few have the patience for cordial politesse. Now, while the drinks in their cups have yet to reach their heads, let's get the formality of introductions out of the way. Friends, today we welcome a most emboldening addition to our ranks. Doubtless you've heard of the young candidate who brought great shame to Sanctifex Forden. Before you stands the young man himself. Indeed, I was much surprised to learn he brought that sanctuaress forward with the intent of winning my regard. Commendably bold. Now, let us greet our new allies with warmth and pride.
Follow me. You are my soul.
If my sword will be of use, you have it.
It's your life on the line now, boy.
Don't go losing it too quick now.
The rest of the night is yours to drink in. Enjoy the party.
Go. We'll take care of the rest.
Hey, new boy. Slow down. Wouldn't be wise to snub a ranking officer now, would it?
Well, look who it is. The only blowhard who showed up to the competition with a head smaller than his own.
You little red-eyed! You want to say that again?
Bora. Sim. Ok. Eu vi no nível, já sou 23. Se calhar não vou ganhar a raio da aposta, vou perdê-la. Vou meter acho que 30 a 20.
All right. Look. Ah! Ugh.
Stop! Yes.
Enter the bridge. É sério, ok.
Yeah. No way. Oh, good.
Valeu.
Now we just keep up the charade as long as we can.
Might I have a moment, please?
Stroll, if I recall. I've heard you're a titled noble.
Yes,
Yet you
I've heard
stand
it.
behind a commoner candidate.
I stand with a candidate who's proven he has power and potential. Besides, I'm a noble in lineage alone. My house no longer stands.
Where are you from?
Have you heard of a village called Harlia?
Certainly. It was the first village to be destroyed by the human menace.
Only because help never came. They requested reinforcements, but the army wouldn't spare a single soldier. Are the rumors true that was by your decision?
That is true.
But why?
To save this country.
Stroll!
The Fool King and the fossils of the Sanctus Church refused to face the threat looming over this country. An adequately dramatic demonstration was required. They say you could see Harlia burning as far as the palace battlements. Confronted with that balefire, those old men could no longer deny the human threat.
Your balefire cost hundreds of innocent lives.
Do I offend you? Are you repulsed? Surely it helps you realize that you can protect nothing without power. The natural blessings you enjoyed are not infinite. Few have the luxury of living with no need to struggle and harm just to survive. But our nation would have you believe such hardship is born of moral weakness. So the punished are punished further. They die in silence like livestock. Their reality denied. It defies reason. All people deserve the chance to fight for their lives with their lives. Some will fall, some will triumph, and therein is true equality forged, however cruel. I am not one to stand idly by as history is wrought. All their sacrifices, and yours, shall not be in vain. A valuable conversation. I do hope you enjoy the party.
Stroll.
Humblest apologies. He's a young heart and hasn't yet learned to temper his words.
No worries. Truth told, I'd take him over the sycophants.
That brat's nowhere to be seen. Where'd he slip off to? He couldn't have. Let's go have a look around, Hector.
Olha aí este.
What?
Uou, ok, começamos a voar. Take off?
Oh no, oh no.
Phew! Close one. What was that? The floor suddenly tilted. Whoa! What's going on? That soldier from earlier was freaking out about some effect from a magla crystal. Maybe this is it.
O que está a passar, pessoal? Alguma coisa está a passar. Tem a ver com a cantora. Certeza que é ela que está a fazer isto. Quase caímos. Ficamos na asa. Ou numa das asas. Quem foi?
That helped a lot. No. What do we do?
Get back inside, head for which private quarters before.
Huh? Did you?
Jump across.
Here we go.
Use movement keys to control partners while he's on his sword, and use the area wider than normal scaffolds. They automatically jump between scaffolds. However, you jump when there isn't a scaffold in front of you, you fall. You look out for scaffolds, a scaffold or scaffolds, and head to the west quarters.
Gangway!
Okay.
No. This isn't happening.
I see.
Bem, vamos lá cantar a segunda vez.
Okay. Here we go. Gangway! Yeah!
É que não dá para ver qual é o scaffold. Tipo, eu tenho em cima. Espera aí.
Okay. Here we go. Gangway!
Yes, tipo, onde é que está o scaffold?
No. This isn't happening.
Será que mais vale deixar-o andar?
Okay. Here we go. Gangway! I knew it!
Ah, ok, aquele braço.
This isn't happening.
Só se for isso.
I see.
Ok.
Okay. Here we go. Gangway!
Exatamente.
Sweet! No. This isn't happening.
Não tá.
I see.
Mas desde o princípio não me deixas.
Okay,
E é
here
mesmo.
we go.
Oi, Jesus, que é isso? Não consigo ver nada, mano.
Look at you.
Só se for visto assim de baixo. Quer dizer, tem que ir para o outro lado. Ok, já percebi, já vi.
Do not force.
Já vi.
Okay, here we go. Gangway! I knew it!
Agora não deu.
No. This
Não.
Do not force.
Ai, vamos ficar aqui um bocadinho. Vamos.
Okay, here we go. Gangway!
Eu agora passei, mas não consegui, viu?
No. This isn't happening.
I see.
Okay, here we go. Gangway! Sweet! No. This
No.
isn't happening.
Eu tenho que me movimentar no ar, é isso?
Okay, here we go. Gang!
Eu já sabia que ia cair.
No. This isn't happening.
I see.
Okay, here we go. Gangway!
Não deixou.
No. This
Só há uma
isn't
maneira,
happening.
só há uma maneira, ok.
Do not force.
Só há uma maneira.
Okay, here we go. Gangway! Look at you! Ah!
Tipo,
No. This isn't happening.
I see.
Okay, here we go. Gangway! Look at you! Yeah! Ah!
ok.
Look at that!
Já percebi. Não, os símbolos, eu é que não tinha visto. Bom, isso era fácil. Ok, no problem.
All right! This is no good. Whew.
Ok,
And
vamos.
yet... Let's hurry. Okay? No good.
Não é?
Incredible. Huh. Check this out.
Ok, vai para ali, já não vai para ali.
Look. This. Huh?
Ah, o livro.
That's the. But why would Luis? It's a forbidden text. So there shouldn't even be many copies left.
Impossible.
That's impossible.
Do you think Luis is actually reading this? If so, it doesn't seem like he's really getting its message. Wait, in there! There's a hidden box.
Como é que tu vês já que está em escuro?
Yes, magic formulas! But which one has the prince's curse? Oh, forget it! We'll just take the whole box!
Oh.
What are you doing here?
I was looking for something.
I'm looking for something.
Not even bothering to hide it.
Claro, tanto para
Hey, didn't you just come out of the storage room? What were you doing in there?
You're that fairy from before. Count Luis gave me permission to come and go as I please in his private quarters.
Hey, didn't I hear you had a sore throat or something? They said you lost your voice, but you sound fine to me. I get it now. You snuck in this room last time too, didn't you? Wow, you're a real repeat offender.
I'm really losing my touch.
Ai.
So, remember how I said I'd keep my eyes on you? Well, I have to say, I like what I see.
Hey, get away from him!
I don't suppose we could keep my little investigation secret. I'll keep quiet about you too, now that we're accomplices.
What
exactly are you plotting?
I'm sure you'll come to see it's mutually beneficial. So, your little cohort cases the place first, leaving you to slink in once you've got the brief. Pretty sharp.
Hey, I'm not just a little cohort. I have a proper name, and it's Gallica.
Gallica? Your name is Gallica? Wait, does this mean... So you're here for...
Someone's coming!
Well. The occupant's absent, but the door's locked. I see why the guards are in a panic.
There's no use hiding. This is quite a turn-up, isn't it? The runt I might have figured for a rat, but even my lord's favorite little songbird? What a scandal! And when he hears it from me, maybe I'll finally get some recognition around here.
Everything's falling apart! What do we do?
I think he's gone. If he'd stayed, he could have trapped us here. Thank goodness he's as stupid as he looks. I'll take care of this. Just listen close and act fast. The box you found contains the formula to the curse. I knew it. We both know what you're here for, right? Take what's inside and leave.
Who are you? What are you?
Let's survive now. Talk later, shall we?
She told us to run, but we can't just leave her. I say we go after her.
Yep. Vamos ajudá-la que ela vai se meter em encrenca.
Your attention, everyone. Assembled comrades, let us speak of the old vulture's last grasp at power. The tournament for the throne. It hardly bears saying that the competition is a farce. It is a transparent conceit of the Sanctus Church orchestrated to win Forden the throne. For all who bristle at their hubris, and indeed for the sake of the public. This hollow pageantry must be put to rights, once and for all. And it shall be done by my hand. I hereby announce my formal entry into the competition.
But my lord, Forden would surely never allow you to enter the race midstream.
Why would I care for his permission? The late king's decree was that the crown would go to whoever had won the people's trust, not whoever indulged the church's sideshow. I will enter at my leisure. Should he deny me, Forden will be rightly denounced as the coward he is, and lose the nation's faith. Then all will know he was never the one in control. For all that we believe, and all that we have proven, we shall bring their own dogma down on their heads.
All hail Lord Luis! We got one sanctoress strung up. Now let's send Forden to the gallows.
He's entering the competition?
Even knowing it was rigged, there's still a lot he could get out of it. He's just been biding his time all along.
Luis.
Unfortunately, I am told we have a rat in our midst, sniffing for morsels at our esteemed colleagues' heels. Wretched rat, if you stand among us tonight, you may tell your master this. I will neither run nor hide. If you think you can stop the rule of power, then come and try.
Luis will be king! Hail King Luis!
Go and see who is absent from the soiree.
On it.
They're going outside.
Not good. They're bound to check the gauntlet runner. We've got no choice but to chase and stop them.
Oi, new bloke. Didn't hear you shouting Count Luis's name loud enough. Come now, let's hear you cheer with your gut, eh?
Out of the way. I'm busy.
At this rate...
Não há problema. Tu love-us.
Hey, Del! Look! The Caradrius is airborne! What? Why? You hear anything about a takeoff today?
With its owner out? Impossible. The rat's behind this. Do you know what's been on my mind? I want to know who took out Zorba. Wouldn't catch me dead sharing drinks with him, but he weren't some half-wit. If it was the Cathedral Guards, they had help.
Think the rat nipped him too?
Lord Luis has plenty of new friends hanging about. I wouldn't be surprised if some think they're clever. And me, I'd start with those stooges who cast all their magic without igniters.
Whoa, Del, eyes up. It's coming down.
Secure the perimeter. Anyone so much as blinks, the orders to kill on sight.
Whoa, Del!
This is no good. Hurry!
Calma.
Ah! Ah!
Huh? Ready? We
Hang
don't
on.
have time.
Ok, não tem nada.
Ready?
Só estava a certificar se tinha alguma coisa que eu não tinha reparado. Vamos embora, pessoal.
What's that?
We need to help her.
No!
I told you to run. You're too soft.
Behave now.
I'd hate to stick you through that precious throat of yours. You know, I didn't expect you to actually bother to come. The songbird baited the trap nicely after all. I suppose that settles it. The rats were working together. Must be quite a story behind this. But more importantly, time and time again, you dragged my name through the mud. And now look who's the traitor. Oh, I'm going to make this hurt. Hector, come.
Ah, o cão transforma, saião.
Hector? Wait, that's your dog? You mean he transformed at your command?
That animal's been corrupted by melancholia, and still you tamed it. Gladel, why did you hide such an amazing talent? Isn't taking hostages a bit beneath you?
What? Don't you dare patronize me! You think I don't realize it? I'm not strong, I'm no towering assault war hero. All I've got is my wits, damn you! How could I win a rigged game but through foul play?
Foul play?
And now, I'll wipe those arrogant smiles off their faces. I should be the man being served and worshipped. Me, no one else.
Oh, que caramba.
And yet every time, I watch them surpass me in everything I did. That bastard Luis included. They've been thorn after bloody thorn in my side, but that all ends today. I'll offer you up on a silver platter, and one day, the world will know me as its rightful ruler.
Oh my, you're pathetic.
I told you to shut your damned mouth! Go, Hector!
Sério, só tem eu.
Don't move. That goes for you too, fairy. Unless you'd rather see her pretty little neck bleed.
What do we do? Right now, all we can do is make it through this. If we're not careful about this, Juna might...
Spectacular! A fitting end for a pack of rats. Get them, Hector!
No. Isn't there anything we can do?
Aguentar bocadinho.
You like that? Who's your king now? I am!
Ela vai acordar dela.
You let your dog do your fighting. You're such a disgrace. He has no pets here. So what's the matter? Are you too scared to fight him alone?
A duel? Have it your way. Come then, we'll do this right. I am Gladel, and you will kneel before me as your king. So, who are you to me?
I am the one who would save this country!
Well, that worked better than I expected.
This is bad. That guy is near the top of the candidate rankings. That means the royal magic will make him invincible to us.
You have the right of it. You fell for it. She brought you straight to me. Now I have you, and I'll ensure your suffering is long and painful.
Whoa.
But see reason. Juna, if you take my side, I might be persuaded to spare you. Am I not worthy of your affection? I'm more of a man than that bastard Luis could ever be!
Over my dead body! I am Giovanni's sickness. I am no one's trinket. My life is my own to protect, and I will accept nothing less.
What? It worked?
Ih, que estalo!
Well, you're not invincible.
Damn you! What's going on here?
Let me help. Your powers have intrigued me from the start. You and your friends. You call it an archetype, right?
What?
I thought as much. Surprising, though. I'd written them off as a myth. Not even my sister got close. Still, now that I've seen their power a few times, maybe I can do it myself.
Very well, O lodestar who wanders in sorrow.
Mais uma companheira, nice.
Anguished traveler who hath borne the weight of parting from the start. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. Thou art the brilliant star that shall illuminate the king's road. Now, awaken.
Look at me. What you see now is my commitment to my song. Behold, my voice rises from the depths of my heart.
Okay. Dancing. Yep.
How does she have the same power? She's just a damn singer!
Never underestimate a singer! Every song is a burden, the weight of a lifetime. I have sung 1,000 songs. I've known their power my whole life. Whereas all you've ever been is a lackey. My music is lost on you. Listen and learn!
Do it! Chew them up! Tear them limb from bloody limb!
I see. So this is the power of an archetype. All it takes is a change of mask, and I can be whatever I want. Poetic, really? Especially for me. That's just as well. You can lend me your strength, too.
This isn't the kind of thing you can just imitate. Do you know about this power?
Not much. It's been a while. Now, I hope you've had your fun, because you're about to pay for it in full.
Shut up! Just shut up! I'll crush you with my own hands! A duel, then. You can die together.
Along with his own skill, the match dynamic type can equip different match to use additional skills. Seek magic equipped to obtain new mass. Visit special experiments in academia. What?
Fine. He wants a brutal fight? He's about to get one. Let's give him hell!
You're
Magic
nothing!
Win!
You hit their weakness!
My star
That's your
is rising!
soul! How they win their weakness! Don't let up now, Juna!
With me now, Hector!
Defense rules.
Magic Seeker! Scour!
You hit their weakness! This is just what I needed, Captain!
Qual já foi?
Hector! Damn it! Damn you all!
It's okay. By this power.
Nice hit! That was
Down
perfect!
to all traitors! You bastards!
Ah, okay. Lightning.
Let's go.
Nice
That
hit!
hurts!
That was
You're
perfect!
No one here fights alone.
Let my power support
Great
you.
job, Juna! Now they're weak to something new!
Die already!
Magic Seeker! Win!
Hi, this is just what I need.
Não é o Eric.
That's it! Dodge, Juna!
We'll do this together. Maybe there's a better choice. Magic Seeker!
My star is rising!
No need. Let's do this together. I'm not feeling it. Watch me.
Okay. Kind of
Raging fox. Sorry, my mistake.
I won't hold back! We can do this!
That helped.
I
call upon a royal soul!
Magic Seeker!
Já está.
Help me!
Magician White Mask.
I give. Please. I'll not say a word about you sneaking in. Just spare my life, I beg you.
What do we do? If we let him run off, he's obviously going to rat us out.
But killing him would give us a lot to explain. Maybe we should work out some kind of deal.
Idiots! It's the oldest trick in the book!
Ah,
Why? What?
já não deixam atacar.
No. I'm the future king. I can't. I can't breathe. Why?
Eu mata.
Is he dead? So the magic protected us. But why now?
What the hell?
Dead? You lot kill him?
No! He's the one who attacked us! And then the king's magic did all that to him!
That the truth of it?
Oh, he snuck into Count Luis's private quarters. Must have gotten in with all the confusion of takeoff, I suppose.
Right? And why did the bloody thing take off like that? We could hardly believe our eyes.
Oh, well, you know me and my indulgences, boys. Perhaps I got a bit carried away, but we're in Brilehaven. I simply had to see the night view over the city.
You having a laugh?
Anyway, then Gladel went from crass to violent. That's when he stepped in to help, right?
That was a close one.
Yes. That was a close one.
Totally. Close call.
Crikey, Lady Juna, I'm sorry. Sounds like you've had a right awful evening.
Hold on. You were supposed to be at the soiree, weren't you? That's a lot of ground to cover, isn't it?
Why? One would think you don't believe us, Fidelio. I'm wounded. You truly doubt me.
Well, no, just...
Suppose that means the rat was Glodell. Lord Louis said we got a traitor in our midst is all. We came by thinking to catch him.
Is that so? Well, hadn't you better report back? Shall we make what we can of this party together?
Your throat all better then, Lady Juna?
Yes, much better. He gave me such a thorough examination after all. He took good care of my throat, my tongue, my lips.
You.
If you'd come a bit earlier, I might have asked you to do it.
Really? Hardly matters to me.
Anyway, I'd say this bears reporting. Let's leave the guards to their cleanup
Vamos
and
continuar
get out of
com
here.
a charada.
Yeesh, looks could kill. Scary.
So Gladel was our rat, was he? And he's already been executed?
Afraid so.
The two of them were the only ones who left the soiree early. Sounds like Gladel overstepped, and Lady Juna and the new lad had to fight him down.
Or it could have been the other way around.
Too right. Dead can't speak after all, and we've no other witnesses to the scene.
Now hold on.
Gladel was a right prolific candidate. We know the king's magic protected him. Their story goes that he attacked them and got petrified to death for it. If that's true, the boy would have to have the stand-in for it.
That fact is no longer in question. I received a report a short while ago. They say your face has emerged on the King's Rock. It appears your stunt with the Sanctoress earned you some renown.
Hey, good for you.
Whoa.
And that's how the magic got to Gladel.
One wonders what you stopped Gladel from doing. What was he after there?
Yeah, who knows? We were hardly in a position to ask.
Wonder if he was on old Forden's payroll.
Nah. He'd been at that monk Godot's neck since the race had barely started. Tried to snuff him out in the wilds too, not anywhere he'd have had an audience.
No matter. Forden has been kind enough to whip the people into a frenzy over this race. I'll step in and reap what he so graciously sowed.
Ah, okay.
From here on, you will serve as my eyes and ears.
Understood.
Let us see what scheme Forden devises for the next task. Until then, you may take your ease in the city.
Oh, and with Gladel out with the rubbish, might I promote him to the role of my chauffeur?
Are you serious?
Is it so strange? He does have his own gauntlet runner. In fact, I'd better go make sure it's up to my standards.
Let her do as she pleases.
What's wrong, Del? Looking a bit green around the gills.
Gladel was an ambitious man, yeah, but is that enough to justify him looting Count Luis's personal quarters? What was in it for him? All right.
Yep. Basta ganhar a aposta. Vamos lá ver.
Sorry for barging in. A bit late for introductions, I expect. What? You haven't told them about me yet?
I can't tell them what you haven't told me.
So, can I assume that you are one of us? That is, we too stand alongside Count Luis, but how to say it?
I think you and I were after the same thing in old Luis's room. You really weren't told.
Don't tell me you're the other agent Grius mentioned.
Grius? Is he the one who died at the Grand Cathedral? I'm sorry. They kept the finer details confidential, so I never really knew who the other agent was. But I understand the objective well enough. The curse on His Highness the Prince can't be lifted by conventional methods, so we either kill the caster or get the formula.
I see. So you and Grius were the two prongs of the operation. You get the formula, he hunts the caster.
Ever since the King's magic made it impossible to kill Luis, I've been ready to meet up with a new contact. I just wasn't expecting one so young. If I hadn't learned the fairy messenger's name was Gallica, I'd never have realized it was you.
I'm pretty shocked myself. I never figured the big famous songstress would be on our side. And I thought you and Luis were... you were his
lady love. God, no. I wouldn't be caught dead in that madman's quarters unless it was to rob him blind. No. Luis keeps me close because he likes my voice. That's all. He made the lines of that relationship quite clear, with no room for messier entanglements.
I think that clears up your place here. But I have to say, you're risking a lot for a side job. Why go to these lengths when you've so much to lose?
At first, it was just coincidence. I tend to find myself in honored company, and I happened to be around where a resistance operative was doing a spot of recon.
So, in sooth, you were strong-armed into this?
What? No. Quite the other. I requested to join. When fate beckons, one can't just turn her away. A singer's whole self is built off all she experiences. This seemed like a chance for a once-in-a-lifetime inspiration for my art, and nobody else had a plausible way or reason to get close to Luis. So, you could say our interests aligned.
All that just so you could grow as a singer. You really are devoted, and fearless to boot.
I know what I'd put my life on the line for, that's all. You all have something like that, don't you? A devotion that anyone else might see as foolish.
Ha! The girl's bold as brass. No wonder she's got all the crown's subjects by the heartstrings, eh?
Well, half of it might be because of my birth. A Nydia girl's got to be bold to step out into this world at all. Though it's hard for most people to understand why. Singing is everything to me. To truly stir even a single soul, I'd take that over 1,000 of the church's accolades. Well, anyhow, that's what's going on with me. I'll stick close to Luis for now so he doesn't start suspecting anything. Any objections? Captain?
We'll be counting on you.
We'll be counting on you.
I knew you were the sort of man who knows what to say. Glad to meet you as a proper comrade. Gets your heart going, doesn't it?
Well, didn't see that coming. But I guess we've got another ally now. Our journey looked pretty precarious at first, but it's gone surprisingly smoothly. I'll do my best to help too. Let's see this through.
Olha, mais um desenvolvimento legal aqui, ó.
Gotta get back on track.
Medjoinage.
Anyway, welcome aboard, Juna. Oh, right! Let's decipher the formula we found. Hopefully we can finally break the curse.
Do we even know anyone who can read the blasted thing? I love a good blueprint, but this formula leaves me a tad glazed, what?
Actually, Grease's notebook mentioned a Rella in the margins. Seems like he had it in mind to bring it to her.
Rella? The girl they call the Saint?
The Saint.
Saint Rella. Indeed, she would be the most qualified. After the attack on His Highness, we sent for the kingdom's best healer. It was she who answered our summons, and she who saved His Highness from certain death.
Hold on, the best healer in the kingdom? That attack was over 10 years ago. That so-called saint looked about my age.
Rella was a prodigal talent. One of the most gifted at the Mage Academy. Even as a child, she outclassed her teachers with an igniter.
Wait, you know her?
I'm afraid she's a bit out of our reach now, though. She left a while ago to return to her work at the royal capital.
Ei,
Couldn't
Madela.
manage such a trip under Luis's gaze.
Queres ver?
Well, a trip to the royal capital would hardly put us out. We'll just pip over with a bit of magic. No, really, it's dashed convenient.
There are some conditions, but we can travel instantly to a few specific places.
Well, no sense waiting. Let's be off. Right. All yours.
Here we go.
You actually did it! We're at the royal capital! Wait, how did you do that?
Don't shout in the streets, would you?
How can I not? Do you know how incredible this is? What are you people?
Hey, look! Isn't that the songstress?
It is! It's the Lady Juna! Oh, I've always wanted to shake her hand. Oh, hell.
The price of fame. If word gets out that you were seen here, it'll be hard to explain yourself later on.
Rella works at the church on Main Street. I'll lead the way.
You know your way around, eh?
Wait, this Rella's a world-class healer, and she's working as a local doctor.
Is that uncommon?
Igniters are not known for their use in healing. Indeed, 'tis a virtually impossible feat, often reserved for the nobility. I'd have expected Saint Rella to serve the court only.
If she turned down that prestige in the name of helping the common folk, then I suppose she really has earned her saintly titles.
Come on, let's hurry on.
What do you make of all this, Captain? If we ask her to decipher the curse, we risk exposing our identities and our aims. Do you trust her?
We'll meet her first.
Let's meet her first.
A fair thought. We need not be so reluctant.
If you say so. Then let's get on.
Let's hurry.
Ok, dá para gravar aqui. Bora!
Let's go.
Terribly sorry. Putting some elixirs away. Be with you in a moment.
Hello,
how can I help you? Juna!
Long time no see. Sorry for all of us storming the place.
And you're the one who was at the exhibition.
Right. Now that you all know each other's names, Rella is my older sister. Adopted sister, that is. Her family took me in. Though don't spread it around. The public doesn't know, and we don't know who tried to exploit it.
It's been forever, Juna. I'm so sorry. I really was planning to meet you after the opening ceremony.
I understand. You were attending to Sanctifex Forden in Tilbrile Haven. But that's wonderful. Such deft social climbing even puts father's efforts to shame, eh?
Ugh, social climbing. Glad to make your acquaintance. I am Rella Cygnus. I'm a healer. But somehow, I doubt that's why you're here.
Actually, there's something we'd like you to look at.
Where did you get this?
I know it's asking a lot, but could you share anything you know? Without asking too many questions?
I've seen something like this before. I'd never forget. Objectively speaking, the magic involved is a direct inversion of a healing spell. Popularly known as a curse.
I suppose that stands to reason.
Pardon the late introduction. I am Hulkenberg, a Knight of the Crown. As you may have guessed, that is the formula to the curse that slew His Royal Highness, the Prince.
Hold on.
The death of His Highness was a tragedy, one I would see repaid in full. As His Royal Guard, 'tis my duty to punish the treasonous snake responsible.
Bem pensado.
Surely, the man who penned this was Luis.
Acho que é saber.
What happened at the exhibition? We were trying to get closer to Louise. You're a holy woman, so I couldn't ask your forgiveness. But if you could at least understand.
The Lady Joanna's penitence was sincere. To hear her, I thought it must be so. It was Forden who chose such a terrible punishment. That was what scared me.
Rella.
But I'm a bit relieved. I heard rumors Luis had swept you off your feet and you'd been hanging on his arm since. I worried for you so, Juna. I see now I needn't have given it a second thought.
Of course. I am Joannis Cygnus, and my life is...
Yes, your life is your own, I know. Just make sure you're not causing trouble for everyone else. I suppose this is another dramatic and risky gesture? Like when you ran away from home in a frenzy of passion, declaring you'd take the stage or die trying.
No! Well, sort of. Maybe, yes, but... Oh, you didn't have to put it like that.
I've looked over the formula. From what I can tell, this spell's effects are... enduring. As long as the magic source continues to exist, the effect shall never fade. The trouble is, while most curses simply consume the magic released in the moment's casting, this one is designed to perpetually draw on the magic of the caster.
So as long as Luis lives, it doesn't matter where his victims run and hide. Sounds just like him.
But I'm afraid even if His Highness still lived, I don't think anyone could have broken the curse using this. This formula isn't complete. It's a mere outline, clearly jotted from memory. I couldn't tell you how to lift the curse from this alone.
What?
Then I'm sorry I couldn't be of any help.
No, you've done plenty. Especially since we're the ones who sprang this on you.
Pardon me, young man. May I say one last thing? You're a friend of hers, aren't you? Please, keep Juna safe.
Of course.
I'll do what I can.
Thank you. She can be reckless sometimes. I'll be here for the foreseeable future. Any friend of Juna is welcome here, so stop by any time you like.
The curse is impossible to break?
Did I miss a funeral? I've never seen you lot so gloomy.
What do we do now?
The only way left is to take down Luis himself.
The impossibility of that is precisely what led us here, Stroll. And now, we are no further than when we started.
Plenty of assassins have come for Luis, but the king's magic works every time. They all died frozen in agony.
Even if we could fight him properly, do we stand a chance? The man's an unparalleled master of both martial and magic arts.
This might be the end.
Still, we have to stop Luis, no matter what. The royal magic's not an absolute shield. It cost Gladel his life. We've just got to maintain the trust we've earned from Luis, and eventually we'll get our chance.
For now, he told us to wait until the race's next task is announced.
Then we'll have to do just that.
I'm pooped from all this brainstorming. I could use a break in the gauntlet runner.
Okay.
Well, I must say I'm impressed. You have enough beds to accommodate this many people?
Yes, as much as they grumble about cramped quarters.
Apologies. 'Tis hardly accommodation worthy of a diva. And I confess the ride itself is often jarring.
At the very least, I'll be happy with a bath. You have a room for that, I trust?
Right this way, milady.
Well, no point getting reckless now. Let's think about this some more tomorrow.
Yep.
By the way, what have you been doing all this time, Eurus?
Thinking, mostly. Been having a good old ponder ever since I saw Luis's Skyrunner in the air. Always been my dream to fly on wings, you see. Not with any of this magic levitatory. But then in you come with this teleportation. Made me start wondering if there was any ballet point at all to my flight theory, what? A long while back, I did a flight experiment to prove my theory was sound. Failed spectacularly, though. And got myself all crunched up in the process. I was still in bed, midway through my convalescence when they told me I was to be demoted.
Demoted? So you gave up?
So you just gave up?
Hardly. It'll take more than that to stamp out my fires, chum. I've known my place was in the sky since I was a schoolboy. Between us, old boy, my flight theory's complete. Principles are sound and tested. All that's left are the practicals, incorporating it into the gauntlet runner. But ever since that accident, I suppose I've been afraid to move forward with it. Afraid of failure. You and the rest of our merry band are risking your very lives for the prince. Here I sit moping, The way I see it, your teleportation can only take us places we've been. If we want to see new horizons, we'll need to take to the skies.
Okay.
It'll take time, no doubt, but I'll put my very soul into it. No shortcuts. And when I fly, I'll do it
my way. I'll do it my way. Ah, ok. Vamos lá ver o que é que os...
So, time for bed.
Calma.
What now?
Jonas, give me heavens. Nada. Olha. Conta. Seeker's Mask. Masks. Ok, o Esme. Se vai morrer, pode sair. Já tivemos o Esme. E ficar com a Jonah.
All right then.
Nice. Maar separate. Just in my seal.
Really?
Kill me.
Sure.
Yep. Let's go to sleep. Olha, vem água.
Oh, good. You're still awake. What's the matter?
Something in the mind.
Something on your mind?
No, not in particular. Once we're back tomorrow, I'll sneak the formula back into Luis's room. Even if he suspected us, he'd never work out that we got to the capital and showed it to Rella in a single night. He won't find out about our mission. You know, I'm a bit surprised. I thought I was fine doing all that infiltration at Luis's place. Turns out I wasn't. Finally having others who know the truth, and having gotten to see my sister. I didn't realize how exhausted I am, and you personally saved me from danger back there. I'm terribly grateful to you. You're lucky, really. I'll have you know I'm rarely this candid. That's the forbidden text you mentioned in Luis's room, is it? I've seen him reading it from time to time. What's it like? Can I read a bit of it? The prevailing culture of the world is one of freedom in all things. No faith, fealty, or philosophy enforces ideology. All are free to create, and all are free to embrace those creations. This culture's influence spreads throughout the world. It is even said that a song of peace was powerful enough to bring an end to war.
Yep.
How inspiring. It's hard to imagine that a single song could be so influential. I wonder what the world would be like if a song really could reach all people's hearts. No matter their status or tribe. We Nydia, we're all liars, you know. Everyone told us we were inherently worthless. Just a fact of our birth. So I learned some glamours to make myself at least look valuable. This form. It's all just a fancy disguise, really. A gilded mask for the world to admire. Or not. No, do forgive me. That was all lies, lies, lies. I don't think it's necessarily a good idea to reveal yourself entirely, but you should always have the freedom to. If these new powers are to give form to my ideals, I want to create a world where we can appreciate each other's freedom. I'll make sure everyone hears that in my songs. No matter what happens.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Our morning.
Now, prepare to hear the race's next challenge. let's find out where our fierce competitors are bound. To recap, the 20 candidates with the current highest approval on the King's Rock will be the only ones to proceed. All others will be disqualified. I'd say the results of the exhibition are sure to have spread by now. Let's have a look at the standings, shall we? In first place, the undisputed winner, Reign of Sea Monsters and Savior of the People, our very own Sanctifex Forden! And the traitor Luis in second, despite not actually being in the race. But in third, we have the warrior monk captain, Master Kiddo! Furthermore...
In the end, everyone but Luis is just representing the Sanctus Church.
What's your point? I dare say that's a relief. We'll finally be done with all this chaos. A return to normalcy.
Ha! Normalcy. Funny how it's only the rich who miss how things used to be. But now Count Luis has the people behind him. He'll save the common man.
Yes, we're all keeping our ears out for a response from Luis's faction. But we do have one standout who's seen a stunning jump in popularity since the exhibition. The lad responsible for exposing the sins of the Sanctoress Joanna. Valiant human slayer. Yes, it's the young Elder.
Right. Wasn't expecting that one. Nameless to famous in a single night. Just like that, he's in the top 20.
Oi, crier man. Where's the windbag? The one what acted all high and mighty over a tiny human head.
Who? Oh, right, that
Gradell
or something. No sign of him, probably saw the writing on the wall and dropped out.
So it really was all talk then? A disgrace to the Rusum, hiding his inadequacy behind Luis's authority.
But the boy candidate isn't the only one in the spotlight. We've a rising star by the name of Katharina. Some big ideas, that girl. I hear she plans to put a price on every wealthy head if she takes the throne.
And what's wrong with that? If they're sitting on most of the kingdom's money, they can afford to hire a little extra security every day. Let them sweat it out.
Now here's a surprise. We've got a Mastari candidate still in the running. And my sources say they hail from, well, Verga Island.
A pagan island, eh? But they're filthy barbarians. Besides, nobody could compare to Lord
Nero.
The final roundup's actually looking pretty diverse. We're just about ready to announce the next leg of the race.
Ooh. Oh, I'm kidding.
And that's the bell. Thank you for waiting,
Batman,
ladies and gents. It's time to begin the second round of the tournament for the throne. First of all, congratulations to the 20 who have won their places on the King's Rock. You are now officially the winners of the first round. Let's give them a hand.
No sign of Luis. Even if he does plan to take over, suppose he's still not eager to play by their rules.
I haven't seen Juna this morning either.
I heard some nobles say she had a job suddenly come up. Better that the audience doesn't see her with us, anyway.
Now, at long last, we are ready to announce their next challenge. This time, the task for the candidates is recovering and offering a divine relic!
What? A relic?
Don't worry, we're happy to explain everything. You'll not want to forget this, so we've arranged for you to hear it from an unforgettable voice. To tell us more, please welcome to the stage our guide, our songstress, the lovely Lady Juna!
Her sudden obligation revealed, I suppose.
Chosen heroes! Your next destination is Altaberry Heights, the capital of the Principality of Montario. You are to gather there by the deadline. with a divine relic in hand to offer the Sanctus Church. Tragically, there are still heathens in this land who choose to reject sanctism. They care nothing for salvation. They cling to strange idols, calling them divine relics, believing them gifts from their eldritch gods. But their rituals are unstable, and their relics just primitive magic tools. It is time we put an end to this misguided witchery. Take these relics from the pagan's grasp and bring them to the birthplace of sanctism, Altaberry Heights in Montario. Please deliver them to their rightful place in God's hands. May all our aspiring heroes be blessed with good fortune and the favor of God. I pray for your success.
Got a real presence before a crowd, doesn't she? Positively plucks at your heart.
Focus, Iceland, focus.
By the deadline of the second round, Altaberry will begin the festivities for the Autumnal Montario Saints' Day. This two-day event kicks off on Saints' Day Eve, with the main celebrations on the day proper. And this year's event will be historic. His Eminence, Sanctifex Forden, will be personally sealing the collection of the pagan relics. To celebrate, the songstress Juna will be dedicating a ceremonial song. You won't want to miss this, folks. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on my mark, let the second round of the Tournament for the Throne begin!
They're unabashedly ordering them to steal relics from pagan land now. That's plunder. They would steal our very culture.
That candidate's a Mustari. Small wonder he's so aghast. Forden's stooping to a new low.
What do you mean?
By and large, the Mustari are a pagan people. Their relics are cultural touchstones, vital to their hearts and faiths. And Forden's just ordered us to loot them as we please.
But in our case, we won't even know what we're doing until Luis gives the order.
Either way, we're bound for Altaberry. It's further east. We've a long trip ahead of us.
Yeah. My shoulder hurts. I don't care if it's the Crown Theocracy. You'd think they'd ask me a little sooner than the morning of.
Still managed to put on a hell of a show for him. Lady Juna, Count Luis has sent for you. And you lot too, I suppose.
Okay.
Looks like our first job's come in.
These men have me running all over.
Damn a trap.
We're back, Lord Luis.
Funny, isn't it? Since the Gladel incident, you've been inseparable from this gang.
Well, one has to keep one's chauffeur in line, don't you think?
Hey, heard you got a gig at the Sanctus Festival? Good on ya!
Thanks. Though I don't know if it's worth celebrating. Seems to me it's to keep Lord Luis in check. Putting me on stage the whole time might keep you from crashing their Saints' Day party.
And if we try anything, they'll use it as an excuse to blacklist you. Just the kind of shite you'd expect from those Sanctist stooges.
You need fear nothing. It is Forden who now stews in his dread, that he seeks the divine relics is common knowledge. But who would simply give up an idol on par with a god's reverence? He has all but commanded that we take it by force. The king's magic ruined his schemes. You humiliated him in the public eye. And in one desperate final grasp for authority, the fool has placed his fate in my hands. Forden's game will soon end. Let us at least give him the finale he deserves.
What are you planning to do?
What are you planning to do?
What? Do you need to hear it repeated? I will give Forden his death.
And what of the king's magic?
You'll see soon enough. For now, you need only follow my orders. Your task is to obtain a certain divine relic on my behalf. The artifact in question is a lance known as Dracodius.
Dracodius. The Draco implies something to do with dragons, I presume?
Suffice to say, the lore behind this particular relic intrigues me. You will acquire it in time for Saint's Day, and bring it to me.
Pretty high stakes, my lord. You sure you want this crop of novices on the job?
Rest assured, my other agents have their own relics I've assigned them to pursue. I've no urgent need for this lance, nor for them, should they fail.
I'll go along and keep an eye on them, shall I? You can bet that if they try and run off with the relic, I'll put a stop to it.
You certainly are attached to them, aren't you?
Well, it's their first formal assignment in your service, after all. I can be your eyes and ears.
So be it then. You may act accordingly.
So, my lord, where can we find this fancy lance?
Find your clues elsewhere. You have nothing further from me. Prove you think as well as you fight. May we both find success in the pursuit of our shared vision.
Ok, agora vamos a uma lança de dragões. Dracodius. Ok, mais informação.
Well met, eh? Wonderful.
Vamos ao bar.
I'm just incredulous.
Hey, listen. Huh?
Van once. Ah, já sei.
Okay, so... Hey, listen.
I'm just incredulous.
Exatamente, é o outro.
Wonderful.
É o outro desgraçado. Aqui.
What am I gonna do? Hey, grand, innit?
All right then.
View imposter.
All right then.
Grand, innit? What am I gonna do? Hey? Wonderful.
Hey. You see. Then...
Wonderful.
Merchants Bazaar.
All right then.
Onde é que eu tenho que ir?
All right then.
Ok, foi aqui.
Oi.
Merchants Bazaar.
What is it? If I could have been one of those. Wonderful. But that's... Now what am I to do?
Tá em cima ou tá em baixo?
Whoa, check this out.
Ah, é aqui, ó, tá aí. Ok.
I can't believe this. He would have them all take what they please. This same atrocity all over again. Damn him. And damn his crown theocracy.
He's in quite a state. Though I can hardly blame him, with everyone ordered to ransack his homeland. For now, how to approach him?
Why that?
Excuse me? Can I ask you something?
What? Never seen a pagan before? I don't know much about divine relics. but I know all too well what it's like to see your homeland threatened.
The divine relics are symbols of our faith. More than that, they are the soul of our culture, our history.
Followers of the old native beliefs worship idols that are known to conduct magic, which they call divine relics. But unlike the igniters of modern times, they are primitive in make and function, and often dangerous. So said my studies, at least.
Oh, far from it. Divine relics aren't primitive in the least. That's just Sanctus propaganda. Really, it's the opposite. Most of these relics are powerful beyond belief, and igniters are just our crude imitations of them. If you'd ever seen one yourself, you'd know the difference. They don't call them divine for nothing. With powers like that, they might as well have come from the gods.
You're that songstress. Didn't expect to hear all this from you, after what you said for the crowd.
Well, a job's a job. But as I'm sure you're aware, pagans aren't the only ones oppressed by the church.
You really are well informed. And it sounds like you know something of oppression. Did you perhaps come from the Mage Academy?
Details,
Mage
darling.
Academy.
I've seen abuse of powers before, and I'd rather not see it again.
The other candidates seem bent on taking relics by any means necessary. But you all seem different.
To be fair, we are looking for one. The only relic we know by name right now is Dracodios.
The Lance of the Dragon God. So that's why you came up to me. I suppose anyone would want our homeland's greatest treasure.
Oh.
The Lance is no secret we're trying to hide. Truly, I hope mainlanders come by the scores to see it. Our village is on an island in the World Tree's embrace, where the Dragon God sleeps. On a clear day, you can see it from this land.
An island across the ocean. You mean Verga Island, then? 'Tis a large island in the inland sea. Most of its inhabitants are Mustari, and it remains the only place in the land where sanctism has not taken root.
I'm not out to abolish sanctism myself. I just don't want everything we believe in to be destroyed.
So that's why you're in this race.
I thought I could change the world. And then I saw the truth. What a fool I was. I've not introduced myself yet, have I? My name is Edeni. Take my advice. Forget about Dracodios. We can't hand it over, and you'll never reach it anyway.
What do you mean? We never take it by force.
We don't intend to take it by force.
Even if you did, you'll not find any ships that sail there. And that's only the first obstacle in your way. Take my word. It's no place for an outsider. It's time I stopped chasing a fool's dream. I need to face reality. And if you're smart, you'll do the same.
Well, sounds like Dracodios is on Verga Island somewhere. Is there really no ship passage there? This is the biggest port in the kingdom.
'Tis true. His words reminded me. Thanks to both sea currents and cultural tensions, the only merchant ships passing Verga Island embark from
Montario.
But Montario's on the other side of the bloody sea. You can't seriously be suggesting we go there first and then loop back to Verga. We'd never make the deadline.
Then let's ballywell conquer this inland sea ourselves.
Nu was het
Don't
niet
worry,
een
chums. I'm on the job.
You worried about Lady Juna? Actually asking this time, not just prodding.
Shut up.
Tell. You still don't trust them, do you?
How can I? We've only known them for a matter of days. Look, the whole Gladel mess, you really think they're innocent?
Then let's go with them, yeah? Me and you. You do whatever makes sense to you, Del. You know I'll follow wherever you go.
You never could keep your mouth shut, eh?
Barco.
Wait a second. You're not saying this thing can sail now?
Quite right. While you lot were hobnobbing at old Luis's
Matando lá em cima.
I had his run all to myself. And believe you me, I got quite an eyeful. Came away full of ideas. After all, this old girl wasn't designed as a land runner alone. All about modular design, don't you know? Flexible jointage. So I did a bit of tinkering.
But why? We'd not even spoken of the island until moments ago.
Island schmeiland, milady. Look at the map. What's our shortest route to Montario, eh? A straight shot through the inland sea.
Huh. The man has a point. That never dawned on me.
Besides, I've kept my ears open, what? Here there be monsters and all that rot. You'll need more than a ship for these waters. You'll need a proper sea runner.
Oh, right. Eurus, you weren't at the exhibition, so you wouldn't know. Forden already killed the big sea monster out there. It had a huge head.
Really? Don't tell me you're making the trip in that.
Why are you two here?
Bodyguard duty, Lady Juna. We're along for the ride, especially since you're bound for some remote wild island.
These poor newcomers are working so hard and you still can't trust them. Or is it me you don't trust?
We're here on Master Luis's orders. I'm sure I don't have to outline the pecking order there. Or do you have a problem with us being around?
Rather. We're running short on beds.
Oh, don't worry. Del doesn't take up as much space as me.
Oh, belt up. Besides, you really expect this rust bucket to survive a night at sea?
If you don't like it, leave. Nobody's forcing you to come.
Looks like we're crewmates then. Nothing like a sea voyage for a bit of fun, yeah?
Wow. E pronto.
This is a fine mess. Wasn't expecting them along. What do you think their angle is?
They suspect us.
They probably still suspect us.
I agree. We definitely crossed a line with the whole Gladel incident.
Suppose that's that, eh? I'll do a last check on her amphibials, make sure she's shipshape. Give me a shout when you're ready.
Ok. E com isto, pessoal, vamos ficar por aqui no stream. Espero que tenham gostado. Amanhã é o último stream de Metaphor Fantasio. Por algum tempo. Porque a seguir vamos virar para Monster Hunter. De notar que esse stream Monster Hunter Wilds só vai ser no YouTube, o Twitch. Não estou a pensar em streamar no Twitch, ainda não sei. Ainda também não está decidido 100%, mas neste momento só estou mais virado para streamar no YouTube. Por causa do problema do Windows, não sei se vou quebrar arriscar. Mas estava a dizer, por hoje é tudo. Então, se gostaram no YouTube, pessoal, façam like, comentem e a gente vê-se amanhã para Metaphor Fantasio. E por hoje é tudo e fui! Tchauzinho, pessoal.